Good evening, everyone. Stephen Gina Merritt from West Palm Beach, Florida, and welcome to the Quantum Field X39 Opportunity Meeting. Wow, what a great week we've had. And with Thanksgiving coming around the corner tomorrow, we are so excited to be here with each one of you.
Guys, we are so want to welcome all the brand new guests on tonight's call. And we just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. You know, this is going to be an incredible holiday. And we're so excited to have you new folks on because we're going to take and help you create the momentum going into the end of 2022 so you could go in to momentum in 2023. I mean, the key to success in sports, I was a pro athlete for 25 years. Momentum is everything. And we're experiencing that right now with this incredible opportunity with the X39 stem cell reactivating patch. And I've had incredible testimony myself. I mean, the patch is phenomenal how it works.
And so we just wanted to say, hey, we are so thankful for our sponsor, Onyx Coale. She rocks our world. I'm telling you, we are so blessed. First of all, for those of you who are new, welcome. Because if she would not have put Steve and Gina Merritt on the list, we would not be here today. So we are so forever grateful because Thanksgiving is being about what are you thankful for? We are so thankful for her and her family and this LifeWave opportunity. So we literally want to welcome each one of you around the world that are on here tonight new. And for those of you who are on new, you might have gotten sent this order form or you might have gotten sent a link. So everyone is welcome. Whoever invited you on here tonight will be your sponsor. So you're in a great place. And our goal is to get you to the finish line. What does that mean? To get you healthy with the stem cell patch and wealthy, baby. So we're excited to have you with us tonight. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for taking the time tonight during this busy season. But let me tell you what, it will be worth your time, you being on here participating tonight.
Guys, we have got some incredible testimonies. That's what's been driving us crazy with this incredible technology of the X39. And all it is organic nanocrystals that are formulated to activate your copper peptide. Once your copper peptide levels raise, your own stem cells are reactivated. I had no idea that at 30 years old, half your stem cells are active, and at 60, none. You still got stem cells, but they're not active, and that's why people are slower to recover and slower to have recovery from any kind of sports or heal slower, as well as more prone to sickness and disease. So this is an incredible technology that took over 10 years of research and $4.5 million of an investment for David Schmidt, the inventor and the owner of the LifeWave Corporation, to bring it to market. And now we're all going to be blessed with it. Before we go through all the details of this incredible patch, I've got a little thing to consider for every one of you, because the most important thing for you to be thinking about when you're looking at a product that can offer you an incredible opportunity, because there's no one else that has this technology. And when we're getting the results you're going to hear about tonight, it's incredible. Gina's got some great information about the patch.
So, hey, for those of you who are new here tonight, this tiny little patch has like a little sticker on the back. You actually just peel it off just like this. And then you stick it, you take the other side off as well. And you put it on your body. And the heat of your body raises your copper peptides, which then activates your own stem cells. So you're going to hear a lot of testimonies tonight. And just remember, this patch is only putting your body in a program, whatever your computer is, whatever elements you got going on, whatever issues you got going on in your body, it's going to help your body start healing. So for those of you, like you say, oh, I have back pain. Well, it might not go to your back right away. It might go to something else. But this is just such an incredible product that you wear it, you put it on in the morning when you brush your teeth. You brush your teeth? Yeah. And then you take it off at night when you brush your teeth again. So you wear it 12 hours on and 12 hours off. And when you take it off at night, you throw it in the garbage can. And in the morning, you get excited, brush your teeth, put a new patch on, and the testimonies are just so emotional. So you're going to hear a lot of testimonies tonight, but remember, this patch does not heal your body. Your body heals itself.
So we encourage you to think about what are the possibilities if everything that we're saying, which we are confident now because we're like
Absolutely.
the guinea pigs about 120 days in, we are confident that we've got our hands on an opportunity and a product that nobody else has, and the results are crazy. If this all worked for you and everything that we're saying tonight worked, what is it that you would first do? What is something that you want to accomplish that you can't do doing what you're doing? And that's what I want you to think about it. Most people, they just want to have a little more freedom. They want to, people, as I've been calling them, they've been saying to me for the last 4 months, they've been telling me that they'd just like to be able to pay the grocery bills and be able to put a little extra money in the bank. Some want to take a vacation, simple things that really, there you go. Somebody wants to quit their job there. You know,
Yes.
at least you got the opportunity. What I love about this is that you've got hope. You know what? We're confident it's going to work for you. But at least you got hope that you got an opportunity that people are doing that. Gina was able through this industry retire when?
August 1st, 2008. Woo!
And she loved being a flight attendant. Can you tell? I mean, she was a credible flight attendant, and she was a dental assistant before she was a flight attendant. So we are folks that we are committed at whatever we're doing. I was a pro athlete. I love doing that, but you know, you can't do that forever.
Yeah.
So everybody has got something that they're wanting to accomplish. And you know where you're going to be in the next 20 years when you go to the office after the Thanksgiving holiday. You show up and you'll see someone that's been there 20 years longer than you. Do they got any more freedom than you have? You don't want to stick around there 20 more years if it's going to be the same as what you're doing in 20 years. What if this got you free to be doing the things that you want to do? And that's what we want to be considering. And the key thing for us is we didn't look at it if we wanted to do it or not, because we know nobody wants to do something extra, but they definitely want the end result.
Yeah. And I would encourage you, when you go to work, look around and see, are the people that you're on your left and on your right and behind you and in front of you at your career, your job, your occupation, are they this fired up? It's amazing.
Yeah,
so why are we fired?
That.
Why are we fired up? Because the testimonies are so amazing. For those of you on here in the chat, hey, who's got a testimony? Give us your testimony in the chat real quick.
Yeah.
Who's wearing the patch? Give us that a little chat, how you love the patch
and what it's doing for you.
Yes.
Okay, and as you're doing that, we're going to bring on our sponsor who brought us to this product. And by the way, we taught her about this industry. She didn't know how powerful it was. She's made multiple seven-figure incomes from getting us getting started in another venture. And since she brought this to us, her, myself, Gina, and the entire team that's on here, whoever put you on here, has created the fastest growing team of a 19-year-old company in just a very short period of time. So
Absolutely.
We are flat fired about what's going on. And let's bring on our good friend and our sponsor.
Yeah, Steve Presidential, Onyx Coale. Woo!
And there she is. Okay, well, we're looking to have her come on. We got that big buildup, didn't we?
I'm here. Okay. Sorry that I didn't.
Oh, here she is. Here she is.
I'm a bad girl. I didn't unmute myself. So
okay.
Thank you for that great buildup.
Come on, she's as fired up as we are.
Exactly. And I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I'm so grateful for is my sponsor, Kathy, brought me this patch a little over 3 years ago. I didn't think I'd come back into the industry because I was retired. This product is absolutely phenomenal. And over the last 3 years, we were able to create the fastest growing organization, but I had a goal that I didn't accomplish until Steve and Gina said yes. Because this company, the number one market was Japan. And I got here and said, oh, no. The United States has to overtake Japan. So we set about to build a system that was working and duplicating and replicating and making the fastest growing organization. And when Steve and Gina finally said yes to me, because it took me more than one time to get them, just like it took them more than one time to get me, when they finally said yes to me, and all of you all came on as well, guess what happened? The United States is the #1 market in the whole wide world with X39 and LifeWave. So that makes me so, so happy. And you all, we're just getting started. So if the company last month did 25 million in sales, my guess is the United States of America is responsible for 10 million. That's only a $120 million company in the United States. And most of you all on this call know that this product, this company, and network marketing opportunity, if you have the right company and the right product, very easily can become $1 billion in the United States alone. And the cool thing is when you're involved in a company that runs to $1 billion, that means corporate is going to pay out $600 million to you, to me, to your family and friends, to Steve and Gina's family and friends, to all sort of distributors all over the world. So the last time Steve and Gina did an opportunity like this, and I did it with them, the United States of America was going into a recession. And I have to tell you, honestly, we did not experience a recession at all. We just built, changed lives. Millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars were paid out. Many, many, many millionaires were made. Many lives were changed. This time, I think it's going to be a whole lot different because it looks like we're going into a global recession, except this company is legally open in like 75 countries. Opportunity! It's just absolutely incredible. So I tell everyone to build locally first, especially if you're here in the United States. The opportunity is massive right here in the US. Every day I go out wearing this little patch. Every day somebody asks me, what is that? And you guess what I do? I say, it's a stem cell activation patch. Give me your cell phone number and I'm going to text you a website. You want to know what I text them? Startx39.com. So if you haven't been to that site, you're brand new tonight. I encourage you to go to that site. I don't take any data at all from that site. And you'll learn a little bit about the product. You'll learn a little bit about the science. You can see the patents. You can have a little shallow dive. You can have a very deep dive. It's totally up to you. So this is a business of interacting with other people. I always say network marketing is a contact sport, but the system, everything you need is here to be able to duplicate and replicate and build a big system, build a big organization. So it's just about consistency and persistency. This little patch is a photobiomodulation patch. So what that means is it's a light frequency patch. Nothing passes through the skin. So when you put this little patch on, there's nothing passes through the skin. What happens is when we stand in the sun frequency hits our skin and tells our skin to elevate vitamin D. When this patch is put on the skin, the red light that we all emanate from our bodies activates the crystals within the patch. When the crystals in the patch are activated, it tells the skin, elevate GHK copper peptide. Now, when I got here, I didn't know what that was. I had to Google it. You could absolutely Google it. You could go to startx39.com and learn about it, but you're going to find it's the holy grail of anti-aging. It's going to reset 3,000 to 4,000 of your genes to a younger, more youthful state, and it's going to activate your body's own stem cells. I love what Steve says. I'm 59, so I got 2 stem cells that are still awake, right? So I want to see your stem cells activated. And what you're going to find about this product is it's very individualized. We're going to hear some great testimonials tonight. I'm absolutely certain. There's not a Wednesday night call that we do that we don't hear great testimonials, because this product changes people's lives. So if you'd like to change your own life or the life of your family, either with better health or better wealth, you're in the right place at the right time. So I'm going to give it back to Steve and Gina, and I'll mute myself again, maybe.
Guys, we have so much fun together, and we got a lot of history, like Onyx said. The key is when you have a lot of history and you know each other's capabilities and their qualities and what everybody brings to the table, we can really make things happen because you got trust. You trust your friends that you've been in business with before. Yeah. And those of you that don't know us, you will get to know that we're on our game, where we bring it, we deliver at every one of these meetings. We help our friends win and succeed. And we were praying for over a year to find a product, a company, a sponsor, an ownership, the ownership. And we were praying for God's favor for our friends to win and succeed, not just us. We walked away from what we were doing just to help our friends win and succeed, which caused us to have some urgency to make things happen. So, and thank goodness that Onyx came to Gina's party April 1st. And 3 days later, she called Gina and said, hey, are you guys open and looking for an opportunity? And thank you, Onyx. You know, it's Thanksgiving. We want to be grateful for the things that we have in our life. And this is incredible because I love this business, because when you're around people like that are involved right now with the Quantum Field X39 team, they build each other up. We build each other up. We pat them on the back. We cry together. We laugh together. And that's very, very not normal in today's society. You don't have people like that. Like Gina said, most of the time you're always getting called out for what you're doing wrong. Here, we're calling you out for all the things you're doing right and encouraging you to move on if you're having, you know, a bad day. So let me give you a couple more things before we bring on these testimonies that have really gotten us excited about what we got our hands on. So we talked a little bit about what we want to do. We talked about 30 years old, you have half your stem cells, 60, you almost have no stem cells that are active. And that's why you want to apply the X39. Here's just some of the things that people are seeing as far as when they put the patch on. They've got rapid pain relief, inflammation going away, which is the cause of most pain and disease, sport, wound healing, energy and vitality. How would you like some of that? I mean, think about for these months that we've been locked up, people going to bed, you know, whatever, to a lot earlier. And here we got the energy and we're excited because we've been wearing this patch for over 4 months and we feel incredible. Mental clarity. That's what people are talking about when they put this patch on. Very quickly, the results are happening. And we interviewed Onyx, Gina, and I interviewed David Schmidt, the owner, and he said, this is not like a supplement that takes forever to go through your system. It starts working the minute you slap that patch on. How about sports, enhance your sports performance? I was tired of Gina beating me in pickleball. So I said, I'm going to put something on. I'm going to find something that's going to help me have a little edge. But the problem is she's wearing the patch too.
You better wear two patches, buddy.
So faster recovery from exercise and your skin. People have given us some crazy testimonies about their skin, because the skin is the biggest organ in your body and every organ is made up of stem cells. Onyx talked about how the product is made of organic nanocrystals. You put it on your body, raises your copper peptide, which reactivates your own stem cells. It took me 4.5 months to say the word photobiomodulation. So you do not have to learn that word that Onyx is telling you about. I just say, put the patch on, and through phototherapy or the heat from your body, activates your copper peptide that reactivates your own stem cells.
But you know what? For you to learn that word was a lot easier than for you to learn one of your tricks that you said you had to do 1,000 falls.
To learn one trick to win the world championship. So this is where the case studies were done, behind the neck or below the belly button, the patch. And you, like Onyx said, you wear the X39 patch 12 hours. Your body reactivates your stem cells, your own stem cells, and then you take the X39 off in the evening. You could actually do it day or night, but Gina and I take it off at night, and then your body regenerates itself and the rest, and it rejuvenates itself from all the stem cells that were reactivated, and you're feeling great. And I've been wondering, as an entrepreneur, will people want to put this patch on every day? And I can't wait now over 4 months to put the patch on. So I'm telling you, you will have the same results, and everyone wants to wear it. And when you hear tonight these testimonies and then the long-term results of wearing the X39, you will not want to take the patch off. Remember, if you're just brand new, to be drinking plenty of water, because that keeps it happening and makes it happen even faster for you to see those results.
They showed you examples where to put the patch behind your neck, on that little bone there, or below your belly button. But actually you can put the patch anywhere on your body. If you got a little knee issue, slap it on your knee that day. The next day, put it below your belly button. The next day, you can leave it in the same spot or you can rotate it, whatever you choose.
Okay, so we got some testimonies now. Let's see if we can have some folks talk a little bit about what is happening since they've been wearing the patch. And like Gina said, the patch, the X39 patch, gets put on your body. It's reactivating your own stem cells, and your body's actually healing itself. So everything that we're hearing tonight is from your own body healing itself. The patch is not actually doing the healing. It's your own body, your own stem cells that are going to where the weakest link is to heal yourself, which is incredible. So the first testimony, we've got Vernon and Connie Joan on here. Let's see if one of them or both of them are with us tonight, and they're going to talk to us a little bit and tell us where they're from and what happened since they've been wearing the X39 patch. Can you unmute yourself, Vernon? Or
yeah, I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Here, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you. Good to see you. I started using the patch, be 3 weeks Sunday, this coming Sunday. I broke my collarbone when I was a young man about 50 years ago. And I had pain across my left shoulder. And I thought that the pain was from that. Turns out that I have, about a year ago, I found I had arthritis in C5, 6, and 7 at the top of my spine. And so it got to the point where I was, they told me, take Tylenol and good luck. They gave me a mild muscle relaxant that I could only use at night. And they sent me home, said there's nothing we can do. So I had good luck with chiropractic and acupuncture, but it only lasted for like a couple of 3 days at a time. That gets kind of expensive because that's all out of pocket. Yeah. I use the patches, Atlanticane patches, but sometimes I'd have one on each shoulder and across the back of my neck. I got to the point where a lot of times I slept sitting up in a chair. So I put this thing on Sunday, be 3 weeks. And I told Connie about an hour and a half later, I says, I know this is going to sound crazy, but my neck feels better. And I was to the point where I couldn't turn my head left or right. I was pulling up the intersections at an angle so I could see, not kill anybody, pull out in front of them. That's how bad it was.
Wow.
And I wore it religiously, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. And I am greatly improved. It's not 100%, but I don't have any debilitating pain. I sleep through the night. It's just miracles still happening. It's just wonderful.
Vernon, that's amazing. Now, who shared the patch with you?
Carl Firestone. We were in another venture together years ago. I've met both of you actually at the Lorain County Community College.
Okay, yes, that's a great place.
Long time ago. Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah, in Ohio. I'm in Amherst, Ohio, just west of Cleveland.
Yeah.
And, near where Carl used to live, actually. And my wife we have an in-home bakery, and she is out delivering the last of her Thanksgiving nut rolls and pumpkin rolls. Her situation's a little different. She has bone on bone in her right knee. She's 10 years younger than I am. And the doctors keep encouraging her to deal with it and not have the surgery, have their knee replaced yet. And she has greatly improved. She goes days without limping now. And she's putting the patch right on her knee. And she does it. She's got it on when we get up in the morning first thing. I go swimming in the morning and put mine on when I get home from swimming. So, and I couldn't swim before. I couldn't do the overhand thing, and I can now. So it's great.
Wow, Vernon, that's incredible. Just in 3 weeks, that kind of
yeah, it's not quite 3 weeks. It won't be 3 weeks till Saturday. So
yeah,
I am just
another great thing.
I can tell you how happy I am. Pardon me.
I'm happy for you as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to say that it's a blessing, and it's so simple to talk to other friends about a product that works like this. And most of us didn't know how. I mean, we knew about stem cells, but we didn't know that they slowly go stagnant. I mean, they're slowly not active. So it's very educational for us to be telling our friends and realizing that's why the product works. So I'm excited for you to start sharing with your friends and really seeing how much success we can have, because no one has this product.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. It's great.
Thank you so much for sharing both the testimonies, and your wife is a blessing out running around.
Have a fantastic Thanksgiving, Vernon.
Amazing cooking.
You guys too. Thank you so much. It's nice talking with you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we've got an incredible testimony of our friends, Valerie Woodard, with her husband Mark is with her, and these guys are great friends of ours. We've gotten to know them since we've gotten in the business, but she has a testimony that you've got to hear, and it's just incredible talk, because lots of people ask me since I've been in, does this work for MS? So let's put a testimony from a friend of ours that has had incredible results with her MS.
This testimony is going to rock your socks, because it is so emotional and life-changing. So help us welcome Valerie Woodard.
Hi, how are y'all?
You're great. Thank you, Valerie.
I'm super excited. I've had MS for 15 plus years. Drop foot on the left side, couldn't pick up my foot, couldn't wiggle my toes, couldn't do anything. I love to be outside, of course. Mark came in from work one afternoon and started videoing me, and I said, why are you videoing me? So he said, I want to show you something, just, go ahead. So he showed me, and it was like 28 days. I didn't feel anything at first. I still really don't feel anything. I just know it's working.
Right.
He videoed me, and my left knee was coming up almost as high as my right knee. Before, I would kind of like drag it. Then a couple weeks later, or maybe a week later or so, I could never wiggle my toes. That's just some of the things that the my neurologist, my MS doctor wants me to do, is be able to wiggle my toes, push pressure up against your hand, pull back with my toes and stuff like that. Stuff I could not do. I tried it. I could barely wiggle my toe, and I started crying because that's a big plus. And then just a few days later, I started noticing that I could wiggle more of my toes and be able to pick my foot up just a little bit. So where my toes would be elevated towards the sky type thing. And then things just started getting better and better. I was able to stand on the ball of my foot on the left side to be able to push myself up, like pushing your one leg up. So I could do that, and I couldn't do it before. And then I was helping my dad clean some property after the first hurricane, and I had cut down some vine or something, and I'm like, I'm going to do this. So I wanted to do jump rope, skip rope, whatever. I'm like, I'm 53 years old. I don't need to be jump roping, but I wanted to try it. And my mom begged me not to because she was afraid I was going to fall. And that's another thing. I have not fallen since wearing the X39 patch. I have not fallen in
probably 2 months.
2 months now. So that's been a blessing.
She was falling almost every day.
Yeah.
Tripping and falling over stuff.
Yeah. Just like, I fell into the boat head first. It's just like crazy. But anyway, I cut that vine and I doubled it up. So I'm like, Dad, please video this. He didn't know anything about a telephone when it comes to videoing. But anyway, he did. And I started jump roping, and I was running with it as doing it that way. And my mom's like, Valerie. And I'm like, I did it. I turned around and I just jumped up in the air again. And I said, I did it. And I didn't fall. And they both were in tears. They have seen me just at my lowest, crying and not being able to do the things that I wanted to do, to being able to do that. So my next goal is to either ride a bicycle or to start jogging with my son early in the morning. That's going to be one of my other challenges. So we'll see what happens, but I am so super excited. We've been on it for about 3.5 months now. And I just see different things constantly, of a lot of things, and falling and being able to use my left foot. I can actually wear shoes that I wasn't able to wear before. If they even have like a little heel on them, I never could wear anything like that, because I would just trip and fall. And I didn't want to fall, and I couldn't pick my foot up in order to be able to step like you're supposed to. I would just drag my foot. So my toes would drag. But now it's allowing me to do things that I haven't got to do. So I feel wonderful.
Even at the convention, she had on flip-flops because she didn't feel comfortable wearing anything else.
That's all I can use is wear as sandals, is because they're flat. And I knew I could keep that on my foot, which sounds very weird, but I couldn't wear a heavy tennis shoe. I'd fall over it. It just didn't matter. Whatever I did, I would just fall. And my kids were little when it first started out, and they're like, Mommy's on the ground again. Mommy's on the ground again. And it was terrible because I just knew I was on the ground again, and they'd come get Mark. So a blessing for me is being on this X39. Yes, it's reactivating my own stem cells. So thank y'all so much. And thank Natalie for introducing us
Natalie Wayne. Yes.
Natalie Wayne. Yes.
Thank you so much, Valerie,
Thanks,
for
guys.
sharing. Thank you, Mark, for always just being such a rock and encourager. And you know what, guys? That is X39 exclamation. Woo!
Wow. Thank you, guys.
Love it.
We told you guys, people are having such incredible testimonies. Gene and I cried more in the last 4 months than we cried in the last 5 years for our friends of what's going on with their health. And when you have a product that works that good, the opportunity behind it is incredible. And, you know, most network marketing companies have the same products. They're what we call Me Too products. They're basically products that everyone else has, you know, from weight loss to energy drinks to skincare, shampoo. You can get it at your local department store. You can get them at the health food store. You can get them on TV, on Amazon, or at another networking company. When you've got a product that is exclusively this good and nobody has it, the patent was just approved. This is a huge, huge game changer for anyone that would like to take advantage of a word of mouth, direct sales, network marketing opportunity. And it doesn't come around very often, but we have got our hands on a silver platter that God's just given it to us, to all of us, to take advantage. Look at these long-term results. Now, on the website that Onyx told you about, startx39.com, you can see the 80 case studies and see that what she said, when you first put the patch on, your genes begin to reset to a younger state. Did you hear that? Okay. Who would not want that to happen? Yeah. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced and it decreases symptoms of PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Since we've been making calls for the last 4 months, we've heard so many people that have anxiety and depression, even young people. So this is an incredible, incredible way without having to use pills for people to have results, because that's what we're trying to do. You're going to need to be, and more people are understanding this, that they need to be proactive themselves for their personal health and not count on the government, the medical world, and the insurance industry.
And listen to Valerie and Vernon, because they didn't get a result in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It took time. So thank goodness that they both were patient and persistent and kept wearing, because look at their lives are changing and they're still going to get better and better. Their body is healing. It's just, you know, you can't expect, okay, I'm 60. So I can't expect to put the patch on and feel a miracle in 10 minutes. I'm 60. So all that damage that I've done to my body through the years, it's so important to stay focused and keep wearing the patch. You say, hey, I don't quite feel anything. Keep wearing it. Keep pushing through, because your body is healing. Like I love what she says, you know, everybody's equipment, everybody's computer in your body is different. So it might be going to something else, the weakest link in your body, before it's going to heal that one area. So be patient.
Guys,
I've been wearing this patch, Gina, for 3 years and I still haven't felt anything. But I'll tell you what, I have had so many shifts in my life. My hair is growing like crazy. I never felt that. The gums in my mouth have healed. The pockets are gone, you all, gone. There's no product in the market that gets rid of pockets. My age spots have diminished or completely gone away. I didn't feel any of that, but man, has my life shifted.
Wow, that's incredible.
And that's wild. That's why, you know, do not take this patch off. I mean, take it off on the 12 hours, but stay consistent with it. I mean, I love Onyx is talking about, her periodontist said they've never seen somebody have their gums be reversed and starting to grow back. We went to the eye doctor just a few weeks ago, and the eye doctor told me, Steve, your eyes have reversed in aging. Can you imagine me? I'm an entrepreneur thinker. When I know that I've got a patch I've been wearing for 3.5 months, and all of a sudden this eye doctor I've known for 20 years has never, ever told me my eye, and he showed me, here's where they were last year, here's where they are now. Can you imagine how I was jumping up inside?
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't wait to tell Gina at the checkout that the doc says my eyes reversed in aging, and she said, he told me the exact same thing. And
he actually told me he's never, ever had a 60-year-old woman come in and her eyes reverse. So I was like, hallelujah. That's 39.
But did you all feel your eyes reversing?
We did not feel our eyes reverse.
But we see the light now. We see the light.
Feel anything, but you're going to notice shifts.
And Steve says he sees the light.
I see the light now. So it's up to every one of you. But if you have friends like this that are not, I mean, Onyx is the kind of person that if this wasn't the real deal, I mean, when my kids babysat for her for 3 years before we even started business together. We only have done 2 business, one before this one, and the one that we did, we had so much success. It was wild. Okay. Like she said, creating people making millions and millions.
Yeah.
And then this one, but think about this. When my kids weren't feeling good, she'd put them in her oxygen shower. So this isn't a lady that doesn't know about health. Okay. Then when her friend Kathy brought her the patch, she has her own red light therapy bed at her house. How many of you have that or have an oxygen shower? So think about, this is someone and a couple here that we don't get fooled. If something isn't real, we're not going to be telling our friends about it, and we're not going to be sticking with it like Onyx has for 3 years and still is fired up or more than she was when she got started. So I want you to
we did 25 million last month in sales. You wouldn't sell 25 million if this product didn't work.
Our friends are having a blast. Now think about this, 3 months, your collagen is increased. And when if anyone knows anything about collagen, it is like the beauty talk right now. That's the hottest thing. So this patch, the X39 patch, raises your collagen, which decreases wrinkles, hair growth. Onyx is talking about that. And it increases your structural, both your skeletal and your muscles are reversing and aging. How would you like that? As you're going older, you're getting stronger. That's incredible. Within 6 months, your heart reverses and age. Those are what my doctor friends, by the way, I've never had so many doctors promoting a product in such a short time that Gene and I have been in our own organization promoting it than the X39. And they're all about this heart reversing and aging and the cardiovascular, because that's the biggest cause of death is heart disease in America. And the studies say 14 out of 15 people lowered their vascular age within 8 years. I mean, they reversed their age by 8 years within 6 months of on the patch. So we've only been wearing it for 4 months. Wait till we're wearing it for 6 months. Wait till you see what's going to happen. And that goes for every one of you. So that's long-term results of wearing the patch. Take a picture of this. This is the website. Whenever you start tonight, when someone says, hey, can you explain a little more what it does? Great. I'm going to text you this website. It's got the 80 case studies, the doctor's reviews, the patents, and the testimonies all on one site. You can go as deep as you want. And this is the website that the doctors are being sponsored by. So you don't need anything else but the startx39.com. It is not a corporate website. It's our team product site. So they're not going to get lost in the minutia of having free trips, money, and all the other products. One product, startx39.com, all the information. And that's why everybody's winning, because you don't need to have to learn anything, because you just send them the site. So make sure you use that. The company went from 20 million to 280 million over the last 2 years, mostly because Onyx grabbed onto this product and started promoting it. She did it during COVID. No meetings, only Zoom meetings like this. I mean, a lot of people might say, hey, I don't know if I want to do that industry because you go to meetings. Well, how about Zoom meetings? I mean, you wear your pajama bottoms and a nice shirt and you're done. I mean, this is the funnest thing you'll ever do and the simplest thing you could ever do. All right. Here's the patent that was just approved July 2020. And then the compensation plan real quick. You're going to build a right team and a left team of people that are just promoting the X39. Okay. And people tonight that are brand new are going to all get enrolled. And if you have been invited by somebody, you're going to get to them and get yourself signed up as soon as you can, because they invited more people. And the first ones that enroll get in first. And then everybody underneath those 2 legs get placed right and left, right, left. Everybody goes underneath everybody. Nobody knows anybody, but they get paid up to $25,000 per week for the people that get placed underneath you that you don't know. I was blown away by this, because in sales, you got to bring in your own people. You can't count on someone else's people. So don't procrastinate and get yourself started for your health, like Gina said, and for wealth. And also, when you're in the business, you get paid more for helping people that you bring into the business. So when you bring someone in, you get paid 25% of what they make. So when they're making, notice how I don't say if, I say when I believe anyone that starts today and they start running with us for the next 24 months, you can cap out this team commission of $25,000 a week. I can't guarantee it, but I'm saying if you run and you plug into the system that Onyx is going to teach you, that we've got, the 331 system, you will win with us, because the product is that good. When you have a product that does the talking, you don't have to be very good, and you get paid For your first friend that you got rolled, 25% of what they make in the binary, 20% of the friend that they bring in, and 20% of their friend. And that money adds up even greater than the 25,000 a week in the binary. The injections is the only way that people know about how to get stem cells. They don't know about being able to get it through photobiomodulation. They only know how to get it by injecting it. Costs between $700,000 and $100,000, and the industry's going from 200 million to 300 billion dollars with a B. So, real quick, I want to bring up a couple people that are winning very quickly in our business, that are having incredible success. The first one I want to bring up, just to kind of get a feel, does this work for you? And when you're listening, listen to them and say, hey, if they could do it, could I do it? All right. This is our family. It's Thanksgiving. We want to talk about our family and friends. Well, our family, Gina's sister, Sandy, and my brother-in-law, Don, are literally crushing the business, having a blast. They just went senior director. What does that mean? It's the fourth highest rank in the company, okay? And we've got a goal with the Quantum Field team to help 100 people by the end of December become a senior director. Because when you do that, then you just work right up. Once you hit senior director, you qualify to go all the way to the 25,000 a week, never have to do anything else but put some more people in. So this is incredible rank that they just achieved, and they just did it. So we want to bring them on and just let them hear their heart, what they feel about the company, what they did, and where they feel this can be going. So Sandy and Don, are you with us? Can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, we unmuted.
There you are.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hello, my friends. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. And Gina and Steve, thank you so much for calling us. You called us the first go around, called us the second go around. We weren't leaving until you guys left. And I'm glad you called us and brought us along with you. We couldn't be more fired up to do this thing with you.
Thanks, my friend.
I just want to thank Onyx too for keep going after Gina and Steve, because it changed our family's life. Again, all of our family. But it is so simple, you guys. Don't make it hard. Stick with the X39. Get that patch on people. Get that Start X39 out to them. I'll tell you that we have a couple in Georgia that just shared with us that they shared this patch with a very prominent businessman that's saying he doesn't need any more wealth. Okay. He told him, our distributor told him, go put that patch on your wife. He called him in the morning. He said, tell me about that patch you put on your wife last night. He said, I don't know, but my wife thinks you're God. And he said, why does she think I'm God? And he said, because she's had restless leg syndrome for 12 years. Wow. And that patch took it away in one day. And you guys, this is a thing. We've shared with people that have severe back issues. We didn't know that they had severe back issues. You know, you don't know what's going on in people's life, if it's a health issue or if it's a wealth issue. So get those patches on people, because if you're, and I say this to our team all the time, I run from testimony to testimony. That is my energy, my oxygen for this business, because I'm sitting here tonight and I can be in tears listening to these testimonies. And there's so many people out there in the world that are just waiting for you to come up and ask them, hey, what do you know about stem cells? Give me your cell phone number. Let me send that Start X39. Get a patch on them and then say, I cannot wait to hear your testimony. You're calling them within a couple days, but just keep it simple and have fun with it.
And don't make it hard. You know, I mean, you don't go out to do this business. You go out your daily life. Yes. You're running across people. Just ask them, hey, is there something you want out of life that you can't get doing what you're doing? You know, working a job, for me, my job gets me in front of people. It makes an opportunity for me to talk to more people. And I take that opportunity all the time. And we do the 3-3-1 all the time, consistently, every day. Work it like it's your only source of income. You'll work it a little harder. You know, I mean, we ran across a lady the other day and I said to her, did you finish watching the video? How are we going to help you get younger and healthier? And she goes, I'm so bad about things. I started, but never finished. So she said, I said, you get back with us when you finish. We patched her and she just got started on them. So it's just consistently following up with people, and you know, it's not always the right time for some people, but you just got to be consistent with people.
That's right.
Of these testimonies.
And Sandy, real quick, is this very difficult compared to things that you've done? You were a Mary Kay director. Is this one of the simplest things you've ever done?
This is the easiest thing that I have ever done. You know, I don't have $40,000 worth of inventory sitting on my shelf, and then someone might call and I still might not have what they needed. It's so much easier. And, you know, you're placing a $3 patch with somebody, you know, that it's just, there's nothing like it, you know, but like I told you, Steve, when we get the testimonies like we have, there's no stopping anyone in this business. Yeah. And if you're not having crazy, and this is what Donnie tells me, he said, you got to quit saying crazy. We have crazy testimonies from our people, our team, our prospects. Yeah. We have crazy testimonies. And he keeps telling me, you got to quit saying crazy. You got to say incredible. And I said, but they are crazy.
Wow.
And I will say, you know, I did notice the other day, I've had real bad issues with real dark veins in my legs.
That stick out.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I didn't feel them going away. But I looked the other day, I go, huh.
He's got some nice looking
my legs got
now.
better looking, you know? So, but I, like Onyx says, you didn't feel anything. I didn't feel my legs changing.
Yeah.
But they have.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Well, you know what? We are so blessed to be working together with you. You know, it's fun as a family, be able to do things together and bless other people's lives. So we're just having a complete blast, and we appreciate you guys sharing on this Thanksgiving holiday for us.
Thank you, Sandy and Donnie. Love you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Love
guys. Love you guys.
Okay, now we've got an incredible quick business testimony from a friend that we just got to know a little bit this morning, because she just went director this morning and she's on fire. She's a business owner. She's very successful, but she's having a blast. And I have to admit, because I just met her and just getting to know her, I don't know how to say her last name great, but I know I can say Mitzi, and her last name is Gutierrez. Okay, Missy, brand new director from Alabama. So we're all over the country starting to make things happen. Word travels fast. And when you hear Missy's testimony here about how she's rocking this business, you're going to see that you don't want to procrastinate, because people are getting the word out. Go ahead, Missy, unmute yourself.
Hey, from down south, y'all.
There she is.
Hey.
How are you doing? So it was so incredible to have you guys call today. That was a huge surprise, and it honestly made my day, and it put wind in my sails. And I will tell you, we already have a lot of wind in the sails going right now. And one of the best things about this is I'm having fun. This is an absolute blast. And the great thing is that I don't feel like I'm on an island by myself. I will tell you, you guys, you actually got to say hello to Bobby, my fiance. He is nipping at my heels, so I have to work really hard to stay one step ahead of him. He is patching the heck out of everybody. Seriously. I mean, he is just going to town, and we're having fun. We wake up in the morning. It is not even an effort. Literally, he's excited. I'm hearing videos going in the background. I'm hearing words. We're getting dressed. We're running around, and it has just been probably the easiest thing that I have ever had to do. And I was on a couple of calls previously, and I thought, really, are people just saying that? Is that really the case? And I will tell you, I've been in sales. I have been in institutional sales with corporate America, and I had a team across the country. I also have retail stores. By far, this has been the easiest thing that I've ever had to do. I have not been in network marketing. As a matter of fact, I probably shied away when someone even mentioned that before. And I said, oh, I don't know anything about that. And, I really just didn't feel comfortable. And thank you to Allison Avery, who drew me in and said, hey, she knew exactly what my hot buttons were. She said, because I have a pharmacy background, she said, can you look at the studies? Can you please tell me what you think about this? I know you know that language, and I really don't. So would you? And I thought, oh gosh, okay, I don't have much time, but I'll start digging. And when I started digging, I don't think I went to sleep until 1:30 that morning. I kept looking and digging and looking and digging and looking. And I said, I told my fiance, I said, this is crazy. All right, I'm stealing your word. It's crazy. I said, this is really something. This is something I don't really fully understand all there is to know about how this came about, but this is something. I think we told you guys that we were platinum partners with Tony Robbins in 2018. And Tony was saying, hey, it is all about the stem cells. But of course, you know, injections aren't necessarily in reach for everyone. This is something that everyone can do. Financially, it's in reach, and it is so simple. And I'll tell you, if you're just authentic about it, if you can't tell all the enthusiasm and excitement, I mean, that's real. We are feeling it every single day, and it's just fun. It's a blast. And when you come at folks from that perspective saying, you know, I know that you have this problem, this problem, this problem. Will you just try this out? Give it a whirl. Let's see what happens. And it's their enthusiasm when they come back and say, okay, you're not going to believe this. And that's usually the first few words. You're not going to believe this, to which we say, try us. We have heard some amazing testimonies. And I will tell you, I have Allison, Jennifer. I would be completely remiss if I did not mention Mark, because Mark is so unbelievably there for us every step of the way. I told him, I said, I'm so new. I don't know what I don't know. That's how bad it is. I really don't know. I just get up and do it every single day. You guys say do 3-3-1. We do 3-3-1. That's all we do. It's very simple, but we are having a ball.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? So thankful for you coming on here, Missy. And we're so excited to be partnered up with you and Bob and your team. And it's going to be an incredible blast. We have only begun, and we're going to bless a lot of lives. A lot of people are praying out there for health, like Gina said, and to have their finances taken care of. And when you got a team like this that's going to drag everybody to the finish line, we're excited to have you on board. That's for sure.
And you got an amazing upline. Mark Dickey is going to make sure all of his team members get to the finish line. I can tell you that. So
Yes,
you
he is.
will.
Yes, he
Thanks for sharing. Hey, Onyx, you're on. Let's talk a little bit about the 3-3-1 so they know over the holiday, perfect timing to talk to their friends and relatives because they love them and they want them to be feeling better. Give us a little insight.
So 3-3-1 is the quantum field system that was created and was actually created by a whole group of us coming together. It means to invite 3 people a day, basically talk to 3 people a day about X39, follow up with 3 people a day about X39, and then invite one to a Zoom like this opportunity meeting in order to help you close. Now, those of you that are going to see your family, what I'll remind you is everyone on this call has family, and I got family too. And some of my family is like, yes, I'm putting this patch on. Even if I'm getting a surgery, I'm putting 8 of them on so that they can't find them all. And other of my family is like, oh no, here she comes again with another one of those things. So no matter which side your family shows up at, don't let anybody steal your dreams. Open your mouth. Share the product, but don't worry whether they say yes or no. It's really not relevant. All you're doing is practicing your 3-3-1. Now, I love when you all get started in this business that you be ignorance on fire. What does that mean? Don't spend your time learning everything there is to know. It's not important. You'll get on the job training. So the neat thing is Steve and Gina, they answer their phones, you guys. Onyx answers their phone. We have a Facebook group. We have a Telegram group. So you all can reach out to anyone, plus your sponsors, in order to find the answer to a question. So I love it when somebody asks me, hey, what about blah, 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 blah. And I say to them, I don't know. But I'm going to find out. And guess what? That gives me an opportunity, you guys, to call them back again. So don't worry about not knowing everything. But we have a fantastic training website. It's called the QF Team, TEAM Biz, BIZ. It's the 9 steps to your success. I recommend not that you go there before you get started in your business, but I recommend that you go there in the nooks and crannies. So if you've got an extra 15 minutes or an extra hour, you want to watch a video, you want to see what's going on, go through one of the steps. You could literally spend 15 hours in that website. I don't want you to do that. I want you to spend your time doing 3-3-1. Get your on-the-job training. That's what's going to be income producing activities for you, not sitting on your computer and studying this amazing system. So do the system in the nooks and crannies, do the business in your nooks and crannies. Just like Dawn and Sandy said, that's exactly how I do my business. This business has not shifted my life, it's added to my life. So I don't make my whole life about this business, but this business is in every aspect of my life, which is really fun. It's very, very cool. Okay.
That was amazing, amazing, Onyx. And that's, that's all we're doing is we're plugging into a system, and that saves your time by learning, helping the system do the training for you, because everyone is busy. But we encourage you to use this 331 that Onyx is talking about. We've got our own sampling envelopes that we take the 30-day sleeves out of and put them in. It's all on the Quantum Field site. Go to step number 3, go to share, and you will see you can get the envelopes that you share with people. We put 3 to 6 patches in them, and you print them out right at the Vista print, and they'll send them right to your house. And that's how we're moving so quickly, because we're using this sample program 331, and it's incredible. So Gina's got a few announcements of what's coming up, because we are not staying behind. Real quick, when you get your enrollment form, make sure that you click silver or above. I mean, bronze is for someone just using the product, but silver, it's all about sleeves. So it's $99 a month, and you just pick the package that you want. Gold is where you get paid at, so I suggest at least coming in at gold, but you can upgrade. If you can only afford silver, a couple weeks later, you just pay the difference. Now you're a gold. That's really all you'd have to get to move through everywhere in the comp plan. 1 sleeve auto ships for 1 person, so you really should be on 2, and that pays everything in the comp plan as well. So you want to make sure you get 2 sleeves on the auto ship. And we're laughing.
Hey, Steve, you should probably tell everyone about the maintenance pack number 3, because that's my favorite way
to
actually do auto ship. So if you all are ready, like let's say you came in as a silver, and then next month 2, you upgraded to a gold, and that's as far as you're going to go. You're not going to upgrade all the way to diamond. That's okay. You can upgrade to diamond at any point. But instead of receiving 1 or 2 sleeves every month, what I do is I go in the back office, I go under store in the drop-down menu, and there's a maintenance kit in there. Look for maintenance kit number 3. It's $745 plus taxes and shipping. That's for 9 sleeves of X39. You pay today, you receive it today. But what corporate does is they give you the 110 points every month for the next 6 months. So it takes care of your auto ship for the next 6 months. So I love it, because I only have to go to the mailbox once to receive my product, and I'm able to start sampling and patching and sharing with everyone I come in contact with.
Okay, so get yourself, no matter what, like Gina will tell you, do not procrastinate. Get yourself in tonight.
You were supposed to let me talk.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, just remember, guys, if you're at the Thanksgiving table and someone says they're not interested, don't like take it to heart, because they have stem cells. They will be back.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So for those of you who are new here tonight, you either got an order form to get yourself registered, or maybe they sent you the link. Either way is great, but whoever invited you on here tonight will be your sponsor. So every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, calculate your own time zone, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we have this opportunity presentation. We have different testimonies, different speakers. So it's a really, really important for you as you're building this business to get all of your team on to participate, as well as many guests as possible. Set a goal. If you have 5 on this week, next week have 10. Come on, let's get you to the finish line as fast as we can. So every Wednesday night. Every Thursday night is Spanish, starts at 8 p.m. Eastern
Except for
time.
this week, because of Thanksgiving, it's going to be on Friday.
That's right. So this week is Friday at 8 p.m., but normally it's always Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And Mike and Saeed Hernandez do a smoking amazing job. They are totally on fire. They were just here at our house a little bit ago. They're so on fire. They do it.
And they're so much fun. They are so much fun.
And it's a safe place for you guys to bring or even send your guests to these opportunity meetings. Whoever sent the person there, that's who will sign them up. And then every Saturday, which this Saturday, we have incredible Brooke and Keston Robinson. We'll be doing our 90-day run to Aruba. And our goal is to get you to senior director. And these teachings are phenomenal.
Make sure you're on the Saturday night, Saturday afternoon training.
And
1 o'clock Eastern.
Steve and I will be starting on November 30th, doing a tour called Finish 2022 Strong.
Expect to win.
And expect to win. So we're really excited about that. And we want you to come out, bring your guests, bring your team, and participate, see our eyes, shake our hands, look in our eyes. It's going to be a great time, but this is where you're going to get serious momentum through the holidays. So we really encourage you, anybody at QF Team is welcome to these opportunities, and it is a safe place for you to come.
Every one of them is going to be on Zoom, and thankful to our friends that understand IT much better than us.
Yeah.
We can get fired up, we can patch people, but Ron Ritz, Amy Abdu, and Brooke Robinson all have teamed up and have got us so that,
of course, Sierra Addy,
we are winning together, and you're not going to have the echoing and the feedback and everything on the live Zooms. You can put your guests on any one of these meetings, and they are going to feel that energy.
So
and be
I'm
fired
doing
up.
a happy dance.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get text. But you know what? It took a little time for us to get it together, but we got it. We are 100% confident. You're going to have an incredible Zoom on all of these lives.
So, guys, it's been great sharing with you tonight. We're expecting you to have an incredible finish to 2022 because you've got a vehicle to do that, not only with your health, but with your finances. And we encourage you to have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. It's going to be incredible, and just be grateful for all the things that you have been blessed with in your in your life, and you know, and think about all the things that you're going to be blessed with in the future.
And I want to just encourage you, do not let fear overtake you when you have your family together that you haven't spoke to about the patch, because it is going to be out there in about another 6 months.
Yeah.
And someone will sponsor a family member of yours, and you're not going to be fired up when they come in with someone else.
Yeah.
So I encourage you, this is a product that is life-changing. When you hear Valerie Woodard's MS testimony, all the other testimonies, Jason, is it?
Vernon,
incredible testimonies. This is something that you can share that is going to give them amazing results. Again, we are so thankful for our sponsor, Onyx Coale. We want to wish each one of you a very happy and blessed Thanksgiving. Be grateful, and we are excited. You are in at the right time, because we are going to make a difference. And also, QF Team is number one.
Yeah, number one company.
We are rocking and rolling. So again, thank you for participating tonight. I know tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and we are thankful for each one of you, and we believe in you, and we're excited to be a part of your journey and your family.
We'll see everybody online on Saturday at 1:00 Eastern time with Keston and Brooke Robinson, Senior Director, second highest rank in the company. It's going to be awesome. Thanks, Onyx. Thanks all the folks that shared their testimonies tonight. It was a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Onyx. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you, Neve. God bless all of you.
God bless everyone. Have a beautiful, blessed Thanksgiving, everyone. Bye-bye.